how were you able to identify that new media was the next big thing? Because you were working in traditional media. How did you spot before your peers that this is the next thing?
Well, interestingly, it took me a very long time.
Okay.
Because I was one of the people who thought or had the perception that social media is 666. It's antichrist. Is this? I was one of those people. First of all, I started with the name. I wanted the name that was very local, very self-explanatory. If you hear my name, I don't have to come and explain that is what I do.
What do you think attracts so many people to negative?
I think
media?
It's human nature. Negativity is actually good. I think so. I mean, it's how you use it. Sometimes it's not just the numbers, it's the engagement on the page. So people watch all those things. But I think when it comes to monetization, it's not favoring us.
I think one thing that's missing in new media is only a few have accepted that they are journalists.
Yes. Because they are not, actually.
They need to start seeing themselves as journalists, because what journalism used to be is changing.
Yes.
So if you want to be an influencer even, learn some journalism.
Now there are courses on social media that you can learn. The only opportunity you have or advantage you have is that use my platform to your advantage.
Welcome to the Masterminds Podcast. My name is Richie Mensah, and I'm going to be your tour guide on this exciting journey to complete transformation. Over here, we give you mindset shifts that will help you become the true mastermind that you are destined to be. So, for this episode, I'm talking to that person out there who does not fully understand yet that they have so much power in their hands. Let me explain this. There was once a world where all the power was in the hands of the few, because the most powerful tool in this society of ours happens to be media. So we lived in an era where, the few TV stations and radio stations and newspapers dictated what we consumed. They dictated what we heard. They dictated how we even thought. And then came new media. And now the control is in the hands of everyone. But are you powerful enough to understand how to shape the tool that you have to become as powerful as you can be? I'm here talking to a man who will help you on that journey so you understand the true power of new media. And the reason he's the best for this conversation is he started in traditional media. But unlike most people who did not understand the trajectory of new media, he caught on very early, built an empire, trained others on how to build their empires, and now he's a man we all respect. But my favorite thing about this is he does not like to come on camera. He is always behind the camera. Everywhere I go, he catches me on camera, but he likes to hide. But I feel so honored that I have sitting in front of me Nkonkonsa, popularly known as Nkonkonsa.
But you didn't hear Eugene Osafo Nkonsa.
Sorry, Eugene Osafo Nkonsa.
Osafo
hyphen. Let me, please, write it there. Osafo Nkonsa.
Miss Belma.
Yeah. Chal, I'm so honored that you decided to come.
Charlie, thank you. Me too. I can't believe I'm here. I don't know what you did.
I be they say I get juju. I use the juju confuse
you. And today of all this, the pressure where I'm coming from, you have no idea. But Charlie,
it's destined to be.
Yeah.
Because you have a lot of knowledge that you need to share. And the goal for this podcast is to help people to master their minds. Okay. I'm of the personal belief that there's so much untapped potential in people.
True.
And because they don't get access to the right knowledge, they never fulfill that potential.
True.
So I'm just trying to bring as many amazing minds like yourself to share their stories and their journeys to inspire them to also be like us and even bigger. Charlie Eugene, let's talk.
I'm honored, truly. This is a new show. And the fact that you even decided to call me, there are a lot of people on social media or in new media that you could have called. So having chosen me out of the lots, I'm grateful and I'm honored.
I think that's because I know the effort you've put in. I know the things that you've done quietly that most people don't know about. A lot of people think to get to the top, especially with new media, is by luck or a viral moment or something like that. They don't understand. It still takes strategy, consistency.
It's a whole profession on its own.
Thank you.
It's
So
a
I
whole
like the
career.
fact that you've been able to master the profession and do it properly, you know.
And in fact, I haven't even started the idea that I had.
Thank
I haven't
you.
gotten there yet.
It's coming, eh?
Yeah, I haven't gotten there.
Will you release some filler here? Or?
Oh, well, the idea is to, you know, TMZ.
Mm-hmm.
That's the idea.
Okay.
Like you wake up and there are 5 cameramen in front of your house taking you pictures, like that.
Right
You go
there.
to church and they are following you.
As long as it's not my house, I like it.
So that's the idea. That's actually the idea. But you know, you need cameras. You need
Yeah.
people to devoted. You even need people to understand, because Ghanaians don't understand.
Yeah, you need to build the culture.
Yes. So that's why you see me with the camera and I'm taking somebody's shoe.
Okay.
Because I want them to start feeling comfortable with this kind of exposures. So
you're building the culture gradually.
so that people will be... Now, if you see a video that I took, you don't have to see my logo. The angle alone will show that, no, this one there. Yes. So it's all part of the branding. So, you know, you have to be unique to be able to stand out. We are a lot. And if you don't stand out, nobody will follow you. And social media is like fast food. We're on the go. So the moment
swipe.
Yes. So you need captivating content. You need something that will either make somebody happy, somebody annoyed, somebody inspired, anything that will catch the person's attention.
You need to evoke an emotion.
Yes. So that's what I try to do with my platform. And then it's like a news salad. That's what I call my page.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So because I don't have a niche to say. Yes. To say, oh, me, I will do. You know, Kobiche has a niche.
Yeah.
Kobiche is more of philanthropy, more of doing corporate social responsibilities, and I like it. I wish I could do it, but he has taken that path, and I'm very happy. It's something that I encourage a lot of people to do. So, you know, we don't have sanitation bloggers in Ghana.
True.
We don't have health bloggers in Ghana.
Yeah.
We don't have sports bloggers in Ghana.
There are actually a lot of areas that are untapped.
But they are all following the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's something that I'm really preaching. So what Kobiche is doing is actually something that I'm really happy about, that you find a niche for yourself and you master it. Because if you don't do that, it will all be saturated with the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, when Daddy Lumba died, there were over 50 bloggers in his house.
Yeah.
All taking the same content. But I'm not sure Kobiche was there, because that's not his focus.
Yes, he has his content that he concentrates on.
It's something that I'm encouraging the young ones to do. Find something that nobody's doing. And I mean, people will start calling you for conferences outside Ghana. If you are doing agriculture blogging, for instance, all the big organizations will call you, because they know you are specialized in a certain field.
If you guys here have started a sports blog, no, it was advice.
Yeah.
Even though I don't know anything about sports.
The one that I'm fighting for is sanitation.
Okay.
Because Charlie, the content is out there.
Yeah.
You understand? You can walk here and you see death here. That's content.
Please, the person who just took this advice, they owe you some royalties.
No. I want the person to do it and say he watched my interview and he got inspired. That's
nice
all. I don't want any money. Yes. So that is one thing that I've even spoken to Zoom Lion to support anybody who does that. And they are ready.
Yeah.
So I really wish somebody takes that up and do it, and whatever support the person needs, we'll give them. So,
but let's start from the beginning, right? How were you able to identify that new media was the next big thing? Because you were working in traditional media. How did you spot before your peers that this is the next thing?
Well, interestingly, it took me a very long time.
Okay. Because
I was one of the people who thought or had the perception that social media, you know, when it came, people were like, it's 666. It's Antichrist. It's this. I was one of those people.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I won't lie. I was one of those. I mean, my boss, Father Dixon at Despite Media, bought me a phone. That, sometimes there's no news. But when you go on social media, there's a lot of news. So go there. He actually signed me on to Instagram and Facebook. I didn't go. It took me like 5 years after that before I went on social media. So it actually took a very long time for me to get used to it or even decide to go into it. I had done mainstream media over 15 years before I even decided to go on social media. So, but before I decided to go, I had a plan. I didn't just wake up and say, okay, social media, this is what everybody is doing, so let me do. No, first of all, I started with the name. I wanted the name that was very local,
And will also
very
catch
self-explanatory. If you hear my name, I don't have to come and explain that is what I do.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Unless maybe it's the language you want me to tell you what it means. But I want anybody who hears that name should have an idea of what I do.
Yeah.
And it should be local. That was very deliberate. And I took that inspiration from Despite.
Okay.
But what he does is that he gives it an English name and they
And
speak
the content
Twi.
is,
You understand? So I decided to give it an English
tree name and then the content is
yes.
English.
So that's where I
Nice.
took my inspiration from. And it wasn't easy. And let me shout out Amir Odebra. He had already started it.
Okay.
And I felt that if you are doing something, one of the advice I'll give people is talk to people who are already in it. Like you are a music producer, you are an executive producer, you've worked with a lot of musicians. If I want to do music production, I'll come to you. Oh, brother, I want to do this, so give me advice. Even if you pay me or you ask me to pay for consultation, I will. Because there are some things that you might never know until you're told. And sometimes it's not good to learn on the job, especially when you're starting. You should have some tips, little tips. So, Mami Odebra, shout out to him. I spoke to him about it, that Charlie, this is what I want to do. In fact, he had already told me about it, asked me to come on social media and all, but Charlie, me and PCFM, they do entertainment reviews. What are you talking about? You understand? So, when I was ready, I went to him. I actually registered the name in his house.
Okay.
Yes, he was the one who used his email address and everything for me to start. So he like gave me the head start that, okay, I'm starting for you, and then you take over. So shout out to him. And I spoke to a couple of people in the industry that this is what I was coming. I spoke to Yola.
Okay.
I spoke to Kreku Mante. I spoke to Father Dixon that, boss, the thing you say make I do, finally I'm doing it. So what advice do you have for me? I spoke to a lot of people that I know have knowledge. Just like you've called me today, I went to them that, boss, this is what I want to start. I spoke to Confidence. Then he was very big when it comes to nightlife in Ghana.
Yeah.
I spoke to a lot of people that I thought were influential. I spoke to Kreku Mante at that time. A lot, Bolare, a lot of people. So if you ask them, they'll tell you that, wow, this thing you told me and now it's big. So that's how I started. I didn't start with any plan. I started as fun because I already had a job I was doing. So it wasn't something
This was your side hustle.
Yes. So I was just posting stuff that maybe when I go to event and I post on Peace FM online, the remaining content that I don't use, I use it, I put it there. Okay. I started like that. And then here we are today.
Wow.
Yes.
So in your years of, transitioning, what would you say are the major differences between traditional media and new media?
The difference, I think, is speed.
Okay.
Speed, consistency is very important when you're doing. I mean, both ways it works, but social media is more faster and innovation. You have to be very creative on social media.
Yeah.
Nobody so they will leave you.
You have to keep them, on their toes.
And there are a lot of things at our disposal when it comes to social media. There are a lot of apps you can use. There are a lot of things you can use. And there are a lot of pages you can get ideas from. People are actually creating content that has ideas. There are tech people who will show you about this machine that you can use it for editing.
Yeah.
There are a lot of materials on that platform already that can help you to grow on the same platform.
Yeah.
It's not like mainstream that, okay, well, you have programs that will educate you, but not necessarily about TV. They don't have a program that educates people about TV on TV.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen like that. You can't go on radio and hear somebody advising that, if you want to do radio, it's not like that. They will have programs on health, education and all that, but that particular
that's
tool,
actually a very good point.
Yes.
Why don't we have that?
That particular tool that they are using, they don't educate anybody about. Nobody has a radio program that, okay, if you want to go into radio, the setup, this is how it looks, this is the type of machine you should use, but when you go on social media, it's there. They can show you the type of phone you can use, the type of apps you can use, even the content, the type of content, even how to grow your page.
Even the platforms will be teaching you how to use them.
Exactly. So that is a very big difference between social media and mainstream media. And again, social media also has stats. If I say stats, statistics.
Real time too.
Because if let's say Kwame Eugene is out with a song, and you play it on Peace FM 5 times a day, on Kokoroko, on Entertainment Review, it's gone. It's hardly for you to get data to show you that, okay, we played it 15 minutes and 2 million people listened. Out of the 2 million people, we had 30 comments, and these are the feedbacks they are giving. You don't have that.
Yeah.
The highest you go is they'll do a survey that, okay, this is the program people listen most. That's the
And
only
even
thing
that
you
is
get.
a survey, so
Exactly.
it's not 100% accurate.
But on social media, if I post this microphone, in the next 1 minute, you can tell that 2 million people have watched. This is how, out of the 2 million people, you have 1 million female, 1 million male, America, Ghanaians watched, UK people. You have all that.
Yeah.
It will break it down for you.
And it helps you to make more informed decisions.
But the mainstream doesn't have that. So it's one of the biggest tools when it comes to new media, that when you are doing something or you want to go and advertise for somebody, the data is there. I have 1.5 million followers on Instagram. It's there.
Yeah.
When you go, it's there. It's no lie. I can open my stats for you. I can show you my engagements, my reach, my interaction. Everything is there. So that is the other thing that is between social media and mainstream media. And another thing too is being able to express yourself freely. Because mainstream media has a lot of regulations.
Yeah.
You can't see certain words on mainstream media, but go on social media and see.
You can say it's free.
Anything you want to do. You understand?
I mean, these days there are some words when you are writing it, then you have to use asterisks and stuff.
The platforms are using it against people.
Yeah.
That when the algorithm gets those words from your page, they can either ban you or shadow ban you. So people are becoming a lot more concerned about those things. But still, people are doing what they want to do. It's only social media that you have OnlyFans.
True.
You understand that you go and it's all about sex.
Can you imagine OnlyFans on peace?
And even when it comes to contents like sex, you hardly had TV stations that were showing sex. That is what they do. But we had websites that were known for just porn.
Yeah.
You understand?
And even that one is maybe after 12 midnight or after.
Exactly.
There are restrictions.
So social media is open, is very free. The freedom is higher there. And then it also gives power to the normal person.
Yeah.
When you watch BBC News now, they have segments that a citizen can take a video and send to BBC. When they see it worthy, they will show it and give the person credit. So that is also another thing that social media has that mainstream doesn't have to that extent. I can go on and on and on and on, but social media is a thing now. It's people. I heard Bulldog saying that social media will take over mainstream media at some point, but that I disagree. But social media is very powerful now. Where you should go to, anything you want to do, anything you want to sell. Even if you are sad, even if you need help, there are people. Ibrahim Mama helps people through social media.
Yeah.
Ibrahim Mama doesn't have a page that will say, if you need help, go on this page. It's through our platforms. I've linked people more than 10 to him. I post something and they'll call me that, we saw you posted this. Can you give us a person's contact? And that is social media. So
I don't subscribe to the idea that social media will kill traditional media.
I don't.
I think traditional media more and more will become legacy.
Yes.
What I mean by that, for instance, is we all know people don't read newspapers right now as much as they used to 20 years ago. But newspapers are still legacy.
Yes.
It still feels prestige and pristine to be.
And it has some nostalgic feeling.
Yes.
And I don't know if it makes you look intellectual somehow. But
there's a reason, like, let's say if you take artists, when we're shooting music videos and we need to depict a TV, we always use,
the old one. Exactly.
Because there's some class
the feel
to it.
Yes. Yeah. The antique feel. Yes. So that's what mainstream media does. And for instance, radio. You can listen to radio in your farm.
Yeah.
But you can't watch TV in your farm.
Yeah.
So radio will last longer than TV.
Yeah.
But the print is actually the ones really suffering. That's in the magazines, the newspapers, the newsletters and all those things is really suffering because people are not interested anymore.
Yeah.
But mainstream media will still be mainstream media.
So now that you've listed the differences, would you say new media has made journalism better or worse?
Both.
Okay.
I'll say both because it made it better because we give the information in real time.
Okay.
If something happens, we don't have to wait and go through the editor, go through sub-editor before we do voiceovers, before we do insects, before we wait till 6 p.m. news before they show it. And even on the 6 p.m. news, the highest you have is 3 minutes on the 6 p.m. news. But social media is open.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go to an event, let's say your book launch. I posted about 20 videos from your book launch.
Yeah.
But UTV will do a whole report under 3 minutes or 1 minute and
Yeah.
show it once.
And that means the audience won't get to experience it as much as those.
But
who
social
there.
media will take from the time you got down to your car
Yeah.
to who you greeted. The person you shown where you know greet or
Yeah.
you take. The
It
dress
almost
you
makes
are
you feel
wearing.
like you are at the event.
Exactly. You understand? It gives you details. So yes, social media is good when it comes to those things. But I think that when it comes to regulations, when it comes to ethics, mainstream media still holds it stronger compared to social media.
Yeah.
And then the freedom, to some extent, is also being abused on social media, especially when it comes to the insults. Being able to express
cyberbullying.
yourself, cyberbullying, body shaming.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times were you hearing people call somebody obolo on TV? It's hard. I mean, we say it in the area. Somebody
Yes.
will laugh, Charlie obolo to it, but on TV, you can't say it. How many times do you hear somebody saying born one on TV?
Yeah.
But it's normal language on social media.
Social media, there.
Exactly.
Free your mind.
Yes. So the freedom is somewhat being abused on social media, but the mainstream media still holds it strong. There are things that you can never see on mainstream media, or even when you say it, they will close it down or they will sanction you.
So for someone like you, how are you able to determine what you should post versus what isn't fit to post?
What helps me when it comes to my work and my brand is the knowledge and experience I got from mainstream media.
Okay.
Yes, because I am a professional journalist. So I know the ethics. I know that when you have a story, you have to check
Yeah.
and check again. I know that. So if I have a story, that's the first thing that comes to mind. That, hey, Charlie, they say Richie do this. At least call Richie. If you not get Richie, call your manager. Call like 3 or 4 people around him. And even if you are doing it, say that it's alleged. All those things.
Yeah.
So it helps me to be able to know. And my experience also helps me to determine news. There are a lot of information on social media.
Yes.
You can
but
actually
not all
have,
of it is news.
Exactly. You can actually have content without your own content. There are people who are making money on YouTube just getting videos from the beast and other people and just putting it on their platforms.
Yeah.
You understand? So you can actually make content from other people's contents. But if you want to do your own content, that's where you get value, that's where you get quality and everything. So those things determine or helps me to determine that, okay, this is news. This is not news. For instance, after the crash was a helicopter accident was a day. Something happened in Kenya, almost the same thing.
Yeah.
But I didn't report on it.
Okay.
Almost all my colleagues did. Because I feel we are too sad.
Yeah.
How are you going to add that to it?
Yeah.
Do you understand? We have what we are dealing with.
Already morning hours here.
And when you go on the Kenya platform, they didn't post ours. So why are we posting theirs?
Posting theirs.
Do you understand? So those are the things I watch for me to determine whether to post or not to post. There are people that I've never posted before, but because you think, oh, he be blogger, definitely go post.
Yeah.
But I have never. For instance, the Chef Smith issue.
Okay.
I never posted it.
Interesting.
I never posted it. But when it came out that the guy is lying, blah, 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 and the story was out, that was when I did it. So
how did you know not to post it in the
first
beginning?
of all, I was connected to where he was doing the thing. I knew the people.
Okay.
So I had information about the thing. And then secondly, I had spoken to people around and had a little information. But I wasn't sure. So I waited until the news came out for everybody to see that this is who the guy is before I decided to do it.
Yeah.
So, but then everybody had done it. That he's had a record, Guinness Book of Records, everybody. So now people had to delete or apologize, but I didn't do that. So I didn't have to go back to apologize to anybody. So some of those things, little things you can use to determine that no, this is not good. This is good. And I hardly post accident content.
Okay.
Because I feel it's too gory. Secondly, they might even strike your page.
Okay.
Based on how gory it is.
Yeah.
It happened to my colleague Kobiche just a few days ago or a few months ago. He posted a video of a child being abused.
Oh.
A naked child. They were lashing him in some village in Bono region or something.
So even though he was trying to help, they still saw
The
it
intent
as...
was positive. He was trying to draw attention for people to help the child.
Yeah.
But that was like the highest violation you can have.
Yeah.
Because it has child abuse.
And naked, yeah.
It has nudity. It has like all the strikes
Yeah.
that was in that video. So sometimes you also have to.
Salad of strikes.
So they had to take his page off. You know, he had to go through the cybersecurity people, speak to Meta, blah, blah, blah. He has it back now. So those things also inform me about things like that. But when I started, I was doing a lot of nudes.
Okay.
I didn't care. I mean, I'm one of the people who made Moesha popular. I won't hide away from
posting it
yes,
like that.
everywhere. I was encouraging her. Charlie, make we fire. You understand? I'm growing. I realized that, Charlie, some of these things can affect you, and you are a brand. And even though it gets views, and that's the interesting part. When you follow the views and the reactions you get, you might continue posting some things that might come back to bite you. Because, for instance, I posted a video of Aisha Modi.
Okay.
Cursing Stonebwoy, insulting him. And I posted Stonebwoy's video after that. If you see the difference. Stonebwoy's video that he had released a song.
Yeah.
I think he did a video in Adebayo's house. He was singing the new song, and I posted just after that. And people think I don't know what I'm doing. I just do that for people. If you are watching, you should be able to read between the lines. You understand? Then they'll go and in Aisha Modi's page, they'll go, you are posting this nonsense. You understand?
Yeah.
Why don't you go on Stonebwoy's content and say that, oh, okay, this one too is nice.
Yeah.
You get the views on that nonsense, and then you get very like a quarter of that on Stonebwoy's. The one that is positive, that is selling him, you won't get the views.
What do you think attracts so many people to negative
I think it's
media?
human nature.
We like to see people suffer.
It pricks our curiosity.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Or could it be that everybody is suffering, so they want to see that they are not suffering alone?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. But and you see, it's not a Ghana thing.
Yeah.
I always hear people saying Ghana for the NMO pesa. No. Kim Kardashian was is still one of the most popular people in the world out of a sex tape.
Yeah.
And this is America. Do you understand? There, I can give you examples. Look at Shatabando. You understand? But there are people, look at this Connected Minds guy that you brought and the kind of content he creates. I'm sure when you ask him, he will tell you he's not having it easy because of the kind of decent conversations he has.
Yeah.
But go and bring, I don't even want to mention him, but bring all those people you know. Let them sit down and talk all those nonsense. You have the views.
So do you think that affects the credibility of social media? Because let's say when you had traditional media, maybe you have one boss who's there, whose intention is integrity and will go the long term. Maybe this person has a lot of money. He opened the TV station. He can wait 15 years to make his money. Versus one person with a phone who needs to, pay bills at the end of the month. So if he doesn't drive traction right now, it's a problem. He posts, like maybe somebody starts this and they don't want to post anything negative. But they post something negative once.
And it's gone.
And it's gone. They're like, well, then let's go. So do you think this affects the credibility of social media?
I think it has to do with the people behind the respective platforms.
Okay.
And their mindsets and the kind of content they want to. I don't think that somebody started out saying, I want to do positive and decided to do negative because the negative is going. No. Maybe they will add it or they will completely ignore and still do their positive stories. So for me, I think it's the individual. Just like I'm saying, I mean, I post everything. When I started, I was posting everything. And it was one of the reasons why I grew fast. But when I grew, I realized that, Charlie, now you are a president of a whole association.
Yeah.
Now you have people that you are leading, that you have to set examples to. Now you're a family man. When I started, I wasn't married. I didn't have kids.
Yeah.
So all those things will change the
now
kind
you
of
have people
things you
looking
put
up
out.
to
Exactly.
you.
But when I was doing it, Charlie, my blood hot, and I had people who were ready to give me the kind of content I want. People were even ready to pay me to insult them just for them to be popular.
Yeah.
Yes. And when I didn't do it, they took it to somebody else and the person did it for them. So that's how toxic social media is when you say you're going to. But you can't pay a radio presenter to insult you. No, you can't. You understand? So those are the things. But it still boils down to the individual. If the individual decides that that's what he wants, that's what they will do. I don't think that the influence of the reach and the likes and the views should change somebody's mind and say, oh, I wanted to do this, but now social media, this is what they want, so I'll give it to them. No.
So do you think when somebody is entering the new media space, do you think they should be chasing viral moments, or should they be chasing like a purpose and a direction?
I think that the purpose will bring the viral moments.
Okay.
Do you understand?
So like as I'm going to post this podcast, should I be looking for some catchy headline and write somebody's name, or should I look for something that will inspire people to watch?
Catchy headline is not wrong.
Okay.
It's one of the things I mastered when I was doing mainstream journalism. I mean, Peace FM Online, you know, we were doing things on Peace FM Online.
I'll call you for the headline for this one, okay?
I think that when I was doing a newspaper, and then Daddy Lumba wanted to do rebranding.
Okay.
To change his name to DL. And they came to me that, oh, Charlie, we know that you are a professional when it comes to those things. So how do you, because they wanted to catch fire.
Yeah.
And I did it.
So what was the headline?
Daddy Lumba is gone.
Hey, Eugene.
And it was true.
That's true. Daddy Lumba is gone. He's DL now.
Exactly. But people would think that Lumba is dead.
Hey.
And it worked. It was all over the place. So because I was paid to do it, and I did it professionally, and it wasn't against my ethics. I didn't lie. It wasn't. You can say sensational, but it's part of journalism. So things like that, I don't think is bad. But if it's false, that's what is bad. But sensationalism is part of new media, mainstream media. It's still part.
Okay.
Something to grab somebody's attention to read the news.
But how do you handle like backlash and heavy criticism?
Again, my experience from mainstream media helped me.
Okay.
Even though mainstream media, I was not out there. I was behind the scenes. Nobody knew me. My name was popular, but my face was not popular. But I realized that I have done stories about people for 15 years. Everybody that matters, I've written stories about them.
Okay.
So why should you get worried when somebody speaks one bad thing about you?
Yeah.
Do you understand? It means that you are either selfish or you don't understand what you're doing. So even when I hadn't gotten any backlash or I hadn't gotten any bad comment or anything, I'd already sagged myself that this thing that you're doing,
it will come.
It can also happen to you because you're also in the media. Even though you are behind the scenes, you are human. You are doing things. You have debts in your closet. You have things that when people hear, they'll go like, wow.
Yeah.
You understand? You should be ready for that. So I psych myself. And I'm one of the people who do not speak about anything about myself. No matter how bad it is. You won't hear me talk. No matter how hard you push me.
So when you see them in the comments insulting you.
For me on my page, I see comments as content.
Okay.
That's how I see it. I mean,
I've heard of people who actually take fake accounts and insult themselves on their pages.
Oh, don't worry. It has. Even today, I've seen some.
Yeah.
There's something that is going on. It's part of social media. It's part of. It happens on Twitter all the time. Agenda setting. It's part of. It's what makes social media fun. But the abuse is what is the problem.
Is it Andrew Tate or somebody? I was watching somebody and he explained how they were selling something. I think they were selling like something for dogs or something. So a lady came to write under there how it really helped her dog. And then they came and said, oh, post a picture of your dog. So the lady posted a picture of the dog and everybody was saying, oh, your dog is so cute. Then they took a fake account and came and said, what an ugly dog. And once they did that, arguments started there and everything, and it just made the post go viral. And, like,
and some people also set agenda. People actually pay people. During the political period, the campaign, the parties were paying people to go and comment under posts. Like if it's about NDC, MPP people had people who have been paid to go under the post and say something.
Oh, why are these people? I have fake accounts, so they can pay me. I'll be there.
So it's
side hustle day.
And it's not just on social media. When you go to streaming, people are doing streaming. They are farming. Do you understand? People buy machines and they keep clicking on the thing. Like people are viewing, but it's just click. They are not even watching the thing. They click and the thing they count. You understand? So when it comes to social media, because it has to do with numbers, there will always be fake.
They want to hype up the numbers.
Exactly. The streaming platforms are complaining, but you can't do anything about it. If you go and Black Sheriff has 50 million streams, that is what is there.
You can't go and
How can you tell me
you can't
that?
go to everybody's house to see who's streaming.
You understand? So that is part of social media. But when it comes to comments and criticisms, no, you won't get me. No. I mean, it has happened. It has gotten to this part that I was supposed to read, but I would never. It's something I've said, and I don't comment on my page. I've never written even A on my page before.
Oh, okay.
No.
Interesting.
You know, when you go to some pages, I mean, your other brother has a lot of interactions.
Yeah.
At least when you say you come and reply, even comments under people's pages and all. But I have never commented on anybody's page before. I've never commented on my own page before. So, and I hardly read comments. I mean, sometimes somebody will draw your attention. Actually, somebody said this about me. Can you delete? I would gladly do it for you.
Yeah.
But for me to sit down and go through the comments and say, people actually read comments to entertain themselves.
Yeah. You know, one of my favorite comments is, I'm here for the comments.
Yes. And now there's an association.
Yeah.
Comments Readers Association.
Yep.
Yes.
It's like you get there. Sometimes now they don't even finish. If it's a video, they don't finish it. As soon as the video starts, then you just click on comments. And you are listening to the audio and reading comments.
Yes. So it's not entirely bad. I mean, when they are saying good about you, like it. When they are saying bad, you don't like it. No.
But I think that's the power of new media, where it's taking the power from the few to the many.
Yes.
Because now if you look at it, it's not even just about the influencer who can take a phone at home and put something out. It's also about that person who is just watching and commenting.
Yes.
You can go to a video and you see one comment, and because the comment is so funny, there are 400 comments under that one comment.
Yes.
So that person has just become an influencer.
Yes. And
so now we have social media influencers, then we have comment influencers.
Yes. And you know, sometimes you have leads to stories under the comments.
Yeah.
There are some things people see under the comment that we don't even know. Maybe you post something about Richie and they will come and tell you that, Charlie, you know, I see you for some girl in house the other day for Dansuma.
Yeah.
You understand?
Then you go and start looking for that one too.
You know, so it also helps with information and also I think people shouldn't just look at, I mean, people deal with stuff differently. So I can't advise people how they should handle comments. But for me, I like comments. And if I post and comment doesn't come, it worries me. Whether positive or negative, I don't mind. At least, so out of 1.5 million, nobody wants to say anything about this post. I mean, so I don't have any problem at all. If you want to insult me, I mean, people have insulted my wife, my kids, people have cursed me, celebrities, people. So it's part of it. You don't expect to be throwing stones at people and nobody will throw stone at you. It doesn't make sense. But you know, interestingly, it's the people who throw stones that when you throw stone at them, they get hurt. Yeah. Interesting.
I actually see it. Like I see some media people, I won't mention any names. I see some media people who have been bashing everybody. Yeah. Then when somebody bashes them small, they're upset. And I'm like, hey.
Yeah. And there are some celebrities who are opinion leaders. They speak about everything, politics, entertainment program, whatever. But say one thing about them.
They're angry.
So I find it hard to understand, but I guess they say people as you do school, people with they like teasing. If you tease them, they pain them. So
they are the worst.
So,
they are the worst. They can't take a joke.
Yeah. So I think that is how it is. That's how. But for me, no. Me, I want you to bring it.
Yeah.
Because your comment doesn't hurt me unless you take a gun and shoot me. But if you say your mother, your father, your this, your head big, your teeth, you are ugly, you are this, and I know myself, I know I'm not ugly. Even if I'm ugly, I like it. That's how I am. Do you understand? So those things there, no, it doesn't get to me at all. Sometimes I even laugh at them when I see them. It doesn't get to me. I mean, we've had insults. This election time, Kevin Taylor washed us poto.
Oh, Charlie.
So wash us poto. He say I be gay and things.
Oh.
Yeah.
So all that didn't
No. I mean, other brother replied. They explained that, we are bloggers. They paid us to post. Why are you? Me? No. The amount he mentioned is like, we took like 5% of the amount he mentioned. And to me, he's giving me value.
Okay.
So if Kevin Taylor said MPP has paid me 50,000 Ghana cedis, and you come and I say I'm charging you 50,000, you know that?
Then you know that, yes, it's true.
Yes. So I actually find the positivity in the negative comment you are giving me.
True.
You understand?
Because there's a positive thing to everything that happens.
Because if I took 5,000 and you're telling me I took 50,000, why should I come and explain? You're actually giving me value.
Yeah.
You understand? So when Richie comes, Charlie, right now there'll be 50K.
Right now be 50K if you don't go fit pay.
Exactly. You understand? So for me, I think I think that personally, I somehow use the negative things about me to
create something positive.
Yes. Because for instance, I don't like pictures. I don't take pictures. I don't post myself. I've never taken a selfie before.
Do you know the one time I had to take a selfie video because it was a friend's birthday and we all had to do videos and I was alone in the house. One time I had to take a selfie video. I dropped my phone and cracked my screen.
Exactly.
I had never done it before.
And I've still not done it. Because I don't like pictures. So I'm using it positively. So you will find me on my page.
Yeah.
You understand? We can go somewhere and we have 5 bloggers. And we'll take a picture together. All of them will post on their page. Me, you don't go see from my page. There. But if somebody else is posting me, I like it. Me, I don't mind. So that's why people say, they post people every day. You know, if you catch me and you post, but me, I don't post myself. So those things, I use those things positively. Even though some people think that it's not good. Why are you hiding yourself and all? That is how I am. Yeah. I'm a very private person. If it wasn't for my work, to see me,
like nobody would know you.
So I'm trying to use that positively rather than getting worried actually right now, or rather than being somebody else or just to please people.
Yeah.
No. I don't do that. So I think that every negative thing you can use it positively.
There's a silver lining to every
negativity
cloud.
Is actually good. I think so. I mean, it's how you use it.
I personally believe every failure can lead to success.
If you
look at it from that way, negativity too can lead to positivity.
Exactly.
Okay, interesting. As we are thinking about negative leading to positive,
because
what about the creators and
look at misfortune.
It still has fortune in it.
Exactly. So it's how you do it. It's how you handle it. Unless you are gone, but if you are alive, it's how you handle it.
So the creators and the influencers, do you think there should be a sort of ethical code they run by, the same way traditional media had an ethical code?
Yeah, I think so. Especially when it's your job. You've taken it as a job. I think you have to have some ethics.
But how do we implement something like this?
And that's why I have decided to form an association. Because you can't do it in isolation. You can't do it alone. As I told you, I have all those things in mind already before I started, and I'm using it on my page. But that's just me. There are a lot of apps, and as I speak, we are almost 200 members.
Okay. Wow. You're doing
in the
well.
New Media Association. And this is just random. We haven't done any campaign.
Please, now that I have a podcast, can I join?
Why not?
Media.
You can.
I'm coming. Show me where to sign up.
Kofi Asamoah is a member.
Okay.
You understand? It's open. It's not just bloggers, content creators, influencers. So you are welcome to join.
Somebody says I'm an influencer now.
You can. If you want to.
I better go. I'm only influencing myself.
So I believe strongly that if we're able to transfer the ethics of mainstream media to social media, especially the people posting their personal pages.
Yeah.
If you know be the job way, you be some fine girl way they post nice pictures, they show your ass small.
That one is cool.
You understand? But the moment you take it as a profession, that you are a blogger, you are an influencer, you are a content creator, there should be some regulations. There should be some, because you are working with brands. And there are things that brands will not allow or might not want to associate themselves with. Yeah. Unless you want to do it without any brand, you just want to do your thing. That's fine. But some of us didn't even start with thinking that anybody will approach us. But now they are coming. True. You understand? So I think that is very, very, very important, especially if it's a profession, if it's something you want to do as a career. You need regulations. So that is why I decided to bring this association together and bring the guys together. I know most of them do not have formal education when it comes to new media. I mean, most of them did different courses in the universities. Some of them do not have any idea at all what social media is. So we have decided to form the association to bring them together, bring people to speak to them, let them know that this is how you can do it, this is how you can do it. We are having a meeting this Sunday, and one of the things we are going to talk about is looks.
Okay.
Because some of the bloggers,
how they show up at events.
Yes. And I've had complaints from a lot of people. Yeah. The last is the Lumba thing. I mean, people, Charlie, your people, why? You understand? So I'm bringing people to come and speak to them about branding. Because sometimes they feel they are behind the camera. Nobody will take them.
But you are in front of someone else's camera.
Exactly. So because if you are standing behind Richie and you are taking another person, I'm taking you are coming in Richie's video.
Yeah, I mean, when we were organizing the RNAQ40 party, that was one of our biggest concerns, to make sure every blogger coming was dressing as though they are coming to the party.
Exactly.
Because somebody will video you and it will go out there and they'll say, these are the people that
Yes,
they let in.
yes,
So
yes.
you should also be dressed for the
Yes,
event.
Yes. I mean, when it comes to mainstream media, I think that they are doing well with that.
Yeah.
Radio presenters dress nicely, TV presenters. I mean, that one day, nobody could tell you, say, if you dress nicely. You do makeup and all. But mainstream media, because of the freedom and because of the fact that they feel they are the ones taking the videos, is concerned about and all, it's something that I want to teach them to do because, Charlie, you have to look good.
Plus, you're also representing your brand.
Exactly.
Like whether I would want to call you again or not. It's like, let's say security companies.
Yes.
If I'm selecting a security company, one reason I really like Aswavo, let me give them a shout out, is it's not just about the fact that they are good at their job. They look
presentable.
good. Thank you. You get there, you can't tell if this person is a CEO or a security man.
Yes.
You get me?
Yes. So it's one thing that I'm trying to inculcate in the young guys coming. I mean, our level, I mean, other brand dresses nicely.
Yeah.
Zion is okay.
Yeah.
GH Kweku is okay. But the new ones.
So it's like the top level
Yes.
does it.
Yes.
But then the new ones are
so
not.
we are trying to let them understand the need. And it's not like going to buy any designer or any expensive. Just nice shirts, nice trousers, nice shoe.
Yeah.
That's all. So some of those things we are going to teach them and let them, because Charlie is getting big. It's getting big. People are ready to pay. I'm just coming from an event and people are going to lay reef. A company, they are just going to put flowers. They pay, say, come follow us, take a video, you post.
Charlie.
They go put flowers.
Charlie.
You understand?
People are enjoying.
Somebody is in mommy die. Go bury your mommy in peace. But you want a blogger to come and take. You understand? So that's that.
Right now, you can't celebrate any live event without bloggers.
No.
Wedding bloggers, funeral bloggers,
outdooring.
Everybody who opens their shop,
Yes.
bloggers,
Yes.
outdooring.
Yes. And I think that I should emphasize that when it comes to Africa, I think Ghana is one of the places doing that.
Yeah.
You don't see Linda Ikeji going to cover any program.
You
You don't see Tunde not.
But we like attention in this our country.
Yes. So it's one of the things that makes us unique when it comes to blogging in Africa or even in the world.
Like sometimes I can't understand though. Somebody is opening a shop in a small community. They can only serve the people in that small community. But they'll bring bloggers to show them. And I'm wondering, the person that you are showing this thing to so far away, are they going to even be your clients?
Because first of all, that's a form of advertising.
Yeah.
You understand? Secondly, that's putting your name out there. Thirdly, that's putting your location out there.
So you build a brand.
Exactly. Because if you open it quietly, yes, like you are saying, the area people will see it. But if I want a certain dress and I know that Charlie some boutique they way I see for consign page they open and then get that shada some. You understand?
Maybe you are passing by someday.
Exactly.
You are stuck in traffic. You need something quickly.
Exactly.
Then you say
exactly. So it's not entirely bad. Some of them just need attention.
Yeah.
Some of them to go take some big money. The big man
show
for see for social media see that thing they happen. So it's all good for us. I mean, as far as it's not bad, as far as you don't get people, what do I say? Somebody doing, let's say, a sex party and you see a blogger. I mean, that one you don't get. But if it's something
But I do have one thing that I see that, sorry to say, but I get bothered by it. I see bloggers at strip clubs. And I'm thinking...
having fun or posting?
No, posting.
Really?
I'm thinking, gone are the days that a strip club was supposed to be
private.
Like they'll call it the gentleman's club,
Yeah.
where even when you are entering, you can't take your phone.
Yeah,
It's very private.
Yeah.
Now strip clubs are on
I think
blogs.
that one, first of all, I'll blame the strip club.
Of course, because the blogger won't have come there by themselves.
Blogger there, if you get a ego cut.
Yeah.
So you are supposed to tell them that you are not supposed to do this. You are not supposed to do that. We just had a meeting at the American Embassy. We introduced the association to them officially so that in case any of our members want to go for a visa, we presented our letterhead to them, our official letterhead and everything. And for them to also add us to their media list and everything. They took our phones.
Yeah.
You understand? But if they didn't take our phones, we would have taken some footages that they don't want to come out. So you, the person with the location or whoever is hosting, should be able to know that, Charlie, this place, no phones. We've gone to places where... Exactly.
Yeah.
But the blogger, they ain't want content.
I was having a conversation with somebody. Some bloggers filmed some inappropriate things of someone and posted. And they were blaming the bloggers for it.
No.
And I was like, that's the blogger's job.
Yes.
His job is to report live
Exactly.
what is happening.
Exactly.
So like as you've come here right now, your job is to post all this.
Yeah.
It's up to me to say, oh, Charlie Eugene, wait, when will they come post them?
Yeah.
Then you go fit post.
I mean,
But
we've
if I
gone
don't
to
say
events
that-
where they paid us everything and they asked us to post a week after.
Thank you.
So it depends on the person inviting you that, Charlie, this is how I want it.
Yeah.
You have to direct them. But if you make it open, if I go to an event, the first thing I'll say is, first of all, do you have anything you want me to concentrate on?
Mm-hmm.
Say, okay, Charlie, this be the CEO. I will make you put the camera on them.
Yeah.
Is there anything you don't want me to post? I'll ask you. Do you have a handle you want me to? Do you have hashtags? I'll ask you all those things before
So
I
you
post
do
my
it
first video.
professionally.
Yes.
I like that.
My first, anybody will tell you. When I'll come, I'll ask you. Is there, because at some point somebody will come. I don't know what me. Then so I ask the person, because Nippon invited me back home.
Mm-hmm.
So I ask the person, is there anybody here that you don't want me to take? If they say no, and I take you and you come, I'll tell you to go back to that person, because it's that person who invited me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So I do all that before me I start the work. So we are trying to train all of them to be able to do all these things. So it's not easy, but we'll get there. It's not easy.
So, I can tell you this from when I started posting. I came to realize how sporadic the algorithm is. You know, I can post this video and then, boom, 1 million views out of nowhere. Then you post the next video and it's 10,000. I'm
Yeah.
like, this thing makes no sense.
Yeah.
So a viral moment cannot be planned,
No.
right? So how can a creator build long-term trust with their audience instead of chasing viral moments?
Consistency.
Okay.
Consistency. And speed, as I said.
Okay.
Being innovative. Because social media is intolerant for boring people.
Mm-hmm.
We don't get time. We are scrolling.
Yeah.
So the moment you become boring, nobody will come. And it has to be consistent.
Don't do long intro.
Imagine if you come on my page tomorrow and there's nothing on my page for the day.
Yeah.
I'm sure you call me, Charlie Bawa, you understand. Or
Yeah.
for a week, I haven't posted anything. Because you know,
Yeah.
sometimes I post over 150 content in a day.
Wow.
Yes.
150.
Yes.
150.
There was, yeah, you can ask my PA. There was a Christmas, we had 10 events in one day. 10.
No, even as I'm sitting here, even 10 posts in a day feels
Yes.
undoable
Yes.
for me. 150.
Because if I posted 20 videos from your book launch, and
Yeah.
I'm doing 5 events.
Because you went somewhere before the book launch
Exactly.
and went somewhere
Exactly.
after.
I had 10 events. And it wasn't just Accra, in Kumasi and Accra.
150.
Yes.
Like I'm trying to wrap my mind
Yes.
around that.
Yeah.
Wow, and I can't do on a day.
Yes. And this, when you go, the content is not like they're not watching. 100,000 views, 50,000 views, 30,000 views. It's going. And people are watching. So
Interesting.
consistency is very important. It's very important. The
So
people know that.
consistency is the game.
Yes, the people know that. Charlie, they say some accidents happen. People, they go Jubilee House. When they know that when it comes to Nkonkonsa, they'll find it.
True.
You
Because people
understand?
actually ask for the consistency
Yes.
as well.
Yes. Yes.
You know, like when I started posting my inspirational videos, I was posting like maybe once a week or once every 3 or 4 days. It was as and when. Then I met
as and when doesn't work on social media. No,
Then
no.
I met somebody in town and he told me how my messages were impacting his life.
Yes.
So he wanted to be able to open his phone every day
And get it.
and see new content. I was like, oh wow, I never thought about
Yeah,
it
yeah.
from that point of view.
Yeah.
I was just thinking when I can, then I'll post it. But I didn't think about the fact that the same way somebody wants to watch news every day,
Yes.
somebody wakes up in the morning and say, let me go for inspiration on his page. So when you don't show up, you've let that person down.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So social media there, that's one of the biggest things, consistency. When we know that we know you for one thing, every time we come there, we should have it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you want to find out how that doesn't work, my YouTube page at some point I was very consistent, but I slacked because I started it all on one day,
Oh,
and the
okay.
Instagram blew, so my attention went on Instagram.
Okay.
So when I decided to come back to YouTube, I was very reluctant, Charlie.
Yeah.
Once there are posts, now I mean people that I started YouTube before, 100,000 subscribers. People have 200,000.
Yeah.
And I don't
Because
even
they
have
were
100,000
consistent.
on YouTube.
Which
So-
means you shouldn't even aim for perfection.
No,
but rather
Consistency. If it's Masterminds and you say that every Tuesday, it should be there. Every Tuesday,
Every
2 p.m.
Tuesday.
It should be there.
Okay.
That's how it works, especially on YouTube.
Yeah.
They deal with timing very well on YouTube. I mean, Instagram, me for sometimes I as I'm saying, my personality is very unpredictable, and I take it on my work. So I don't have a time I post.
Okay.
I know some of my colleagues post every 2 hours.
Okay.
Some of them post every 1 hour. But me, sometimes today, my first post was almost like 2 p.m.
Oh, okay.
The whole day I didn't post anything. And I'm not bothered. I want to post when I have something to post, rather than posting every 2 hours.
Forcing something.
So if I don't get, I will take this glass and post, because Charlie, the people they wait. Do you understand? So I also use that part of me as something that should make me stand out.
Okay.
So you can't come on my page and wonder why I haven't posted at this time. Sometimes too, when the Spite was having his party that we went to with a private jet.
Yeah.
That's at 5 a.m. I was posting the first video already.
That's right.
You understand? So it's very.
So you don't go with the whole,
No.
the algorithm favors 9 p.m. and it favors this. Okay.
No. If your team want to have a surprise party for you and they say 2 a.m., I'll come and I'll post it at 2 a.m.
Nice.
And I don't mind whether the people will watch or not. As far as the client, that's what the client wants, or that's what is okay with me, I'm okay.
Okay.
So I don't go, and that is also something that is me, that I inculcated in what I do as a profession.
Okay.
Because myself, I'm very unpredictable. I don't like to, I hate to, I mean, I plan, but I'm a bit spontaneous. You know, I want the thing happen, I put them there. And I say, feeling about rather than saying, say, Charlie, every 6 a.m. you for post. 5 a.m. No, me, I don't do that. So sometimes I post very early, sometimes I post very late. So that you know that, oh, this guy there, you know, I've had I traveled to South Africa and met some Nigerian bloggers, and they're like, I follow your page, but sometimes it takes too long for you to post in a day. You don't do that. The people, I'm like, yeah, that's how I want to do it. And it hasn't failed me. It's working.
Yeah, I'm really thinking about the consistency thing you said. And I remember, like, those days, one thing that when I'm stressed, I always like to go and watch, like, funny skits.
Yeah.
And if I go to, like, a skit maker that I like their content, and they've not posted anything, I saw them in my head.
Because you have watched all the ones they do already.
Thank you. And it's like, it's your job to entertain me. What is the new one?
Exactly. So it's number one when it comes to social media, consistency.
Yeah. And that's what I believe makes content creation so difficult.
Yes, that one.
Because it's not easy to maintain that consistency.
Yes. You know, mainstream media, you can do 13 episodes.
Yeah.
That's one season. And go and sleep.
Yeah.
Or you can do 3 seasons and go and sleep. You know that will be 3 months. But this one is on daily basis.
Netflix will release a show, 10 episodes. Then the next season is coming a year later.
Exactly.
Hey, on social media.
No. They don't have time. And when they know you for this, when they come, they should get something new.
Yeah.
Or if something is happening that is about what you do. For instance, you are a car blogger and there's a new Lamborghini, or somebody has acquired the Lamborghini for the first time in Ghana. You should have it on your page. Do you understand? As far as it's about a car and you are in Ghana, you should have it on your page.
Yeah.
Consistency. When people want news, I know they'll come to me. So when Daddy Lumba is dead, there's no way that news should be on my page. The only thing I have to do is to check, be sure before I put it there. But it has to be there.
Because once you become a trusted source,
yes.
When I hear that Lumba is dead, my first thought will be, let me go and check on Nkonkonsa.
Exactly.
If it's there, then it's true. So now if I go and check and it's not there, and I find out it was true, next time I won't come
Exactly. Here. So consistency, go with the speed.
Yeah.
Especially when it's news. I don't post early, but if there's a breaking news at 5 a.m., I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll wake up and do it and let it go. But if in a day there's nothing is happening, it's an open day, no news BR day there, or people they do this event that I have. Sometimes if I have an event in the morning, I wait and post the event as my first content.
Okay.
Yes. So those things are dynamic and peculiar to the individuals. But consistency, you can't do without it on social media.
Is there anything that has happened in this new media space that surprised you? Like this one day, you didn't see it coming?
I think it's how Instagram is dealing with the algorithm.
Okay, explain it.
When we started, Instagram was very easy to get followers.
Yeah.
It was very nice. I mean, you know, all the platforms, they have a certain perception. When you go to Snapchat, it's more of personal, there's more of a little bit of nudity there, there's more of privacy.
Yeah.
When you go to Instagram, it's more of class. You know, the ladies, there are a lot of things they'll post on their Snap that you never see
They'll
on
never
Instagram.
post on Instagram.
They have to do a photo shoot proper before they put it on Instagram. So when you go on their Instagram,
Snapchat, they're walking videos.
You go take his shoe, you go take selfie, you go take this. You will never put that on Instagram.
Yeah.
When you go to Facebook is more like masses thing.
Okay.
Open to everybody. If you put anything there, 10-hour video, you go put for Facebook. People, you understand? That one too is there. Now TikTok has its own. But Instagram has that decency. When you want, you go through all the platforms. When you go to X or Twitter, it has to do with arguments, intellectual discussion, creating trends, creating agendas and all that. That is what they do there.
Yeah.
So Instagram was very easy. That, as I'm saying, I registered every platform the same day. But Instagram just blew up like that.
Yeah.
So it was very easy. I mean, you know that within a day, you can get 500 followers when you do this post, when you are consistent with your post. But now, somebody's page can be stacked for a year on Instagram. How is that possible? And they haven't they've come to Ghana to meet us. We've spoken to them about it. And they are saying, there's no problem with the system. It's the same thing, but people are complaining. A lot. Nigeria, Ghana, everybody's complaining.
So we don't know what is causing it?
No, because they themselves said it's not a problem. They came here to meet us. Instagram came to Ghana. We had discussion with them. They invited almost about 20 to 30 influencers. They had a discussion with us. We spoke to them about those times verification was very difficult. We spoke to them about it. Now it's easy. You just have to pay and be verified. But that algorithm that is making people's pages stuck.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that really surprised me because I wasn't expecting it. And it was because it's also my biggest platform. I thought that by now I should be, if I don't have Crash, I should have like 5 million followers. But sometimes it takes like 6 months before it will increase. So that's one thing that really surprised me, that it doesn't look like they are ready to do anything about.
The fact that they say it's not true means...
And it's one of the reasons why TikTok is popular.
Yeah.
Because you can have 1 million followers if you are consistent for 6 months on TikTok.
Yeah. There's more growth in TikTok.
Exactly. And it's fast.
Yeah.
It's easier. And it's more open. So it's one of the things that surprised me, and I don't know why they are not doing anything about it. And then another thing too is how social media can make overnight celebrities.
100%.
I can give you a long list.
Yep.
You remember Eventuary?
Hey, Eventuary. 2000.
You understand?
Yeah.
And these were people that didn't even understand social media. They didn't care. They didn't even have pages. Some of them created pages when they became popular.
Yeah.
But some of them, up to now, they didn't create any page. They were just there. There was some Nima Tupac who was working with some bandana. You remember him?
Oh, yeah, true.
Yes.
And
I can give you a long list.
Recently, there's been, is it, what do you call it? This guy who said he's this rapper.
Oh, the Pop Smoke guy.
Pop Smoke. I watched him like, Charlie.
Yeah, son. I have never posted him before. Because I'm like, Charlie, why should I use my platform? This guy, it's not like he looks like him.
Yeah.
It's not like he sounds like him. He doesn't have anything in common with the guy. He just woke up one day and did an interview that is Pop Smoke reincarnated. And that is it.
Just like that, he's trending.
You know, so those things sometimes surprises me. But it's social media. Yeah, and it depends on how you use it. Shatambando is still strong.
Yeah.
Came out of Corona, you know.
His bundle no expired.
Yeah, no. It's still there. But a lot of people came out in Corona and they are gone.
Yeah.
So those are the things that social media is unpredictable. They can make... There was a day that an egg was trending on social media.
Oh, yes. The one that they said they wanted that egg to be the most liked
Yes, and
picture.
They did. Yes.
I was
An
like,
egg.
wow. That's crazy.
A picture of an egg.
That's the power of the people.
Yes. So social media is crazy. It's crazy, but it depends on how you use it.
What about monetization? What are like the options for monetization?
Monetization is
why
also,
you have to teach me so I can make
monetization is also another problem when it comes to Africa and Ghana in particular, because it takes very long for the platforms to even think about giving us that opportunity or that chance to be able to make money from the pages. So Instagram,
YouTube
for
now
instance,
has to send you a physical mail.
yes. Instagram, for instance, they've started monetization, but not in Ghana.
Okay.
So people are making money with it in America. So now if you want it, you have to get somebody to register it for you in America.
Yeah.
And you be in Ghana, it has to pass through the person's email address and IP, blah, 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 blah. Long. So I think monetization is also another problem that the platforms, I feel, and interestingly or sadly, most of the platforms do not even have offices in Africa, not even Ghana. Snapchat doesn't have an office in Africa.
Yeah.
TikTok. Once in a while, they will send a rep to come and have meetings with influencers and they'll go back.
Yeah.
So if you have a problem, there's nobody
There's
to
no
cry
one
to.
to talk to.
When you send an email, do you know the millions of emails they get in a
Oh,
day?
Charlie, crazy.
How would they be able to attend to your email?
And you cry time difference.
Exactly. So it's one of the biggest challenges we have when it comes to monetization, when it comes to getting real-time feedback from the platforms. You don't have it. I mean, they've tried now. Facebook is paying. Now I can tell you that I get money from Facebook than YouTube.
Okay.
And people who have a lot of subscribers on YouTube are even saying that they have a lot of money on Facebook now. So Facebook has done well. I think that the previous government did well to be able to push for that, and then monetization started. So it's good for us. But TikTok, you have to register with some accounts in some country. Instagram, the same thing. It's very difficult. So those are the challenges we have. So it means that you have to build a following for somebody to pay you physically. That challenge means 1 million followers,
Yeah.
for 5 CD in post. That's how you make money. But if you are not able to build the brand to that extent, but sometimes too, you don't have to have that kind of followers to be able to get engagements. There are some people who have 1 million followers and they don't have 10 comments when they
go
post.
there, yeah, 2 comments.
Yes. But somebody has 10,000 followers and you go and they have 3,000 comments on their page. They have 300, they have 100. So it all depends. Sometimes it's not just the numbers, it's the engagement on the page. So people watch all those things. But I think when it comes to monetization, it's not favoring us.
Yeah.
Content creators, bloggers in Africa, is not favoring us. But we are still surviving in it.
So if somebody out there is watching right now and they are planning to start their own social media pages and content creation and everything, what advice would you give them that would put their mindset in the right direction?
First of all, I think you should have a direction or a niche.
Okay.
As I said before, everything I do, I watch what is happening and do something that is not done before. That's the only way you catch attention.
Okay.
Because you think Azonto is trending, you don't also come and join and do Azonto.
Yeah.
Maybe you also trend, but how will it make you stand out?
Yeah.
How will it make you last long? Consistency. How would you be able to stand out and say, oh, this guy there, they do what everybody they do. And even in the music industry, it's there.
Yeah.
People who are doing alternative music, nobody cares about them. You understand? So if you do that, trust me, it will pay off. Okay. Over time, it will pay off. So first, you have to have a niche or something that you know that this is the direction you're going. And it should be something that either a few people are doing or nobody is doing at all. It's very important. Secondly, the name. Okay. The name you choose is very, very, very important. Because the followers I got in the beginning is because of the name I used.
So you like my name?
Oh yeah, yes. Are
you sure you're not just giving me?
Oh no. I mean, if I read it, I straight understand what you're trying to do.
Yeah. You
understand? It has to do with intellectual. It has to do with serious conversations. It has to do with deep thinking and all that. Yeah. Right from the name,
I like that.
You understand? So you have to take a name that, first of all, can be easy to be mentioned. You don't have to take some long name that you understand. And then you don't have to take a name that sounds like somebody else.
It has to be unique.
Unique. That's why I guess most of them use their names.
Yeah.
And that was the reason why I decided not to use my name when I was coming. Because there was Amir Debra, there was Kobiche, there was GH Kweku.
Yeah.
All of them were using their names. And I was like, no. First of all, I don't want to be seen as the guy behind the thing. Secondly, I don't want to be popular.
I chose what was different about you and made it stand out for your brand.
Yes. So the uniqueness is very, very, very important. And the niche is very important. And then you should make your mind that as you are doing this post, you are not stopping.
Okay.
At all.
So I can't stop my podcast.
No. Why do you want to stop? If you
I
start,
get tired.
and if you are stopping, it means that you have to come and do announcements.
Because somebody now trusts
Exactly.
to watch you all the time. I think sometimes we forget the responsibility of putting things out there.
No. People are following
you've made an informal promise to somebody to keep showing up.
It's a contract between you and the person.
Yeah.
You know, so if you want to stop, make an announcement, make a video on the same platform that, oh, I'm sorry, I want to take another challenge. Maybe I'm giving it to somebody else to do, blah, blah, blah. But you don't just wake up and stop.
Yeah.
Yes. So you have to go, and you have to go hard when you're doing it. You have to go hard. And then I think one thing too that you should do is not to listen to people.
Okay.
Because it's also something that can derail you from your dream and your plans. Because maybe, for instance, if I say I was going to listen to people, I won't be here. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes I post some things and they're like, Charlie, why are you posting this thing? It's not good. But first of all, it's not against the ethics of journalism. Secondly, it's not against the constitution of Ghana. Do you understand? I'll post it. As far as it's news, I know it's news, people watch, and it's not against any, I'm not breaking any law. It's not against the guidelines of the platform. Mm-hmm. I'll post it.
Okay.
Yes. So you should be consistent. You should stand on your grounds.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't let somebody change. When I started, the bank actually approached me to say I should change my name. They wanted to deal with me, but they were not comfortable with my name.
With your name? Wow.
Yes. We had a meeting. We had an agreement how much they were going to pay and all, but the only condition was for me to change my name.
Well, that's not something they can dictate.
Exactly. So I declined the money, and here I am today.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the bank will come back and pay me today. Or even if they don't, other banks are paying me.
Yeah.
So social media there. And you know, blogging or social media has changed. Blogging used to be personal.
Yeah. At first, it used to be a personal blog, personal vlog.
Let's say you travel.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie, I traveled to America. As I catch the airports, they didn't treat me right. Hey, Charlie, if you catch America, is that how they treat you? Personal opinions. But we have changed it to make it professional journalism.
Yeah.
But that's not blogging originally is. Mm-hmm. Blogging is supposed to be something fun, something personal, and something that has to do with you, how you like it.
Yeah.
Just like I'm saying that I wake up and post at 2 p.m. when everybody is posting.
So it's supposed to be your opinion.
Exactly.
But now you've made it the people's opinion.
And we've made it news.
Yeah.
Instead of just... So I think those who are doing real blogging from the old time is the food bloggers and the travel bloggers.
Yeah, especially the travel bloggers. Yeah.
Because they'll take you through the journey. Oh, I took the bus here. Charlie,
come with me.
The was funny.
What was it? Get ready with me.
Yes.
Hey, engage you.
You understand? So that is how blogging was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then if you're a writer, obviously you share your opinions about things.
Yeah.
Something that has happened that you don't like. That was what blogging was supposed to be. But now it has changed. Right now, it's more of online journalism. And then
I really like how you are doing the new media intentionally and intelligently. I wish like everybody watching right now who wants to be a content creator or enter the space, like takes what you're doing and models themselves after it. That yes, it's a free space. Yes, you don't have a boss come to tell you what to do, but you can still run things professionally and do it as properly as you're doing.
Yeah, you can.
So if you're a content creator, please be a mastermind like this man right here.
You can. Because social media is very free. If you don't take care, you abuse the freedom.
Yeah.
You'll be lazy. You might not survive. If you don't do certain things intentionally, like you're saying, you might not survive. Especially if you're doing it as part-time, that one is no problem. But if that what you chop properly, because now competition come on. Some of the boys, they are very creative. Some of the new boys are very creative when it comes to editing, when it comes to angles and all. Some of them, they beat us with those things.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I see some video. I've actually seen a guy and called him that, oh, Charlie, I like the way you take your videos. Come and show me how you do them. You understand? I even spoke to the twins on Snapchat, the Mitch brothers.
Okay, yeah.
They take very good videos. Mm-hmm. And while I won't lie or I won't say, oh, they are small boys, so I don't go approach. Me, I approach them.
Yeah.
I even asked them to come and speak to my boys. Direct them, Charlie, the camera angle, you have to take it so. Mm-hmm. This is the app I'm using for editing. Yeah. You have to And it's another thing that is killing us. We are too big to learn from the young ones.
Yep. We're afraid to grow by learning from those
Exactly.
who are new.
We are too big. Me, if you at the good places, people, I inspired a lot of people. And they will tell you, Kobiche told me that he started blogging because of me. A lot of people, Zion, all of them. You understand? But they are doing their own. Look at GH Hyper, for instance. You understand? GH Hyper was working with Ghana celebrities as a media person.
Yeah.
And something happened, he left. And today, look at him. As we speak, he's in America going to cover Davido's wedding.
Yeah.
Out of blogging. This year alone, he's gone through and flew to America like 7 or 8 times. Out
so
of
the
blogging.
thing, if you do it properly,
exactly,
you can build a real career out of it.
Exactly.
And
And they have accepted us. Elections, NDC came, MPP came. And one thing too I want to mention is being neutral.
Yeah.
It's very, very
because you're
important.
a journalist.
Yes.
So the same way a journalist must not come on like news and be biased. The same way new media also has that same responsibility.
But in the mainstream media, there are radio stations that are known NDC stations and known MPP stations. It's fine. It's not against the rules of media. But if you want to stay long, if you want to be seen as objective, if you want to be seen as a serious person, you remain objective.
And if you want to be credible.
Yes, credible.
So that when I come and I see you post something about this political party, I know it must be true because you are not biased.
Exactly. But some of my people are known NDC supporters.
Yeah.
Some are known MPP supporters. I'm not against that. But me, I won't give my platform to a particular party.
Yeah.
Because the party, the longest they'll stay is 8 years. They'll go for another party to come. So what happens to you?
Yeah.
And you know that this party can actually close down your page if they want to. If they feel you're a threat to them. You understand? For instance, election time, MPP came, NDC came. I took both. So if you are one, you have taken one, me, I've taken two.
Yeah, because they know you are not biased, so they don't mind either way.
And then some of them do it because of loyalty.
It's the same with like traditional media. Like MPP and NDC would all show their adverts or any of their campaign things on certain stations. But for a station they know is politically aligned, they won't go there.
So that political party that they are aligned to, that's where they will take their things to. And it's something also I also learned from Despite. That, at some point, a particular political party was paying them to do adverts for them.
Okay.
And the opposition party didn't have money. So they were not paying. So what they did was that they were doing free adverts for the opposition party who didn't have money. Just to balance the platform. Because at the end of the day, if a particular party is paying you, it means that your station is going to show that party. What happens to the other?
Yeah.
And it's something I'm applying to what I do.
Okay.
This election, a particular party came first, paid me, I started the job. But the other one was not coming. Even though they came later, they were not coming. And I started posting for them for free.
Yeah.
Against the other one. So if you are on my or you go on my platform, you will talk, say, hey, Charlie, this guy, they take here. Even though I take here, the other one delayed. And the other one actually came because they came and they saw that they hadn't paid me and I was still posting.
Yeah.
You understand? So they came and they're like, Charlie, we don't get money, but we see say you do, so take this one. But for my readers, they don't have any idea because it's balanced.
Yeah.
And I deliberately, anytime I post MPP, the next post is NDC.
Okay.
That one is deliberate. Even if I don't get content, I'll go to an MPP page and go and take content and come and post. So it was like that.
You, the consumer, make your mind.
Yes. I'm not the one going to tell you post for. MPP say vote for him. NDC say vote for. I go post or you decide.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So it's one thing that I also advise, because politics is dangerous. It's very unpredictable. It's very, it's not something that will last forever.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But even if, I was doing for everybody. I did for New Cheddar.
Yeah.
They paid me, I did it. New Movement for Change, they came. I did everybody. But I'm sure there are platforms that they won't go because they know that no, this platform doesn't support me. So it's one thing that I will also advise the young ones coming, that when it comes to politics, unless they give you some house or something that you can point and say, oh, Charlie, this is what the people give you. So
I think even aside politics, they should just keep in mind that with everything, like when it comes to musicians, don't be biased.
Yes.
When it comes to footballers, don't be biased. Like, you still have a right as a journalist.
Yes.
I think one thing that's missing in new media is only a few have accepted that they are journalists.
Yes. Yes. Because they are not, actually.
Yeah.
They are not.
They need to start seeing themselves as journalists, because what journalism used to be is changing.
Yes.
So if you want to be an influencer, even learn some journalism.
Yeah.
You know, take a course.
Yeah.
Improve yourself and understand the ethics
Yeah.
of journalism.
And now
Because
there
right
are
we
courses
have a
on social
responsibility.
media that you can learn.
Thank
There's
you.
courses online that you can learn. You don't have to
Yeah.
go to a class.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's very, 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 very important. It's very important. And when you do it, people will see. When you do it, people will see. And when a political party calls me and they are doing a meeting with me, the first thing I say before I speak is that, boss, this thing you are giving me, I'll take and post. But if NDC to come, I go take them.
Yeah.
Because
So that they know.
when you don't tell them, they feel you are not loyal.
Yeah.
So they start suspecting you that, Charlie, this guy, they see him well. But me, before the meeting starts, I'll tell you that my platform is not for any political party. The only opportunity you have or advantage you have is that use my platform to your advantage.
Okay.
Do you understand? That is between me and you. But to say I shouldn't post another political party or you expect me
That's
not to
not
post
in
another
your
political
power
party.
to
Exactly.
determine. Yeah.
So you should be very clear on that. Anytime they approach you, I mean, some of them have gone because I was not clear or because of what I said, they felt I should be loyal because some of my people are loyal to them and they know they are with them. But me, they can't tell. And I said, no, I can't. Especially when I'm a president of an association and they see that I support this party. No, I won't do. And I've lost a couple of contracts and money because of that, but it's fine. It's fine.
I like your principles and how you handle this.
Yeah.
Charlie Eugene, thank you so much. I'm honored for the fact that you are sitting here with me.
I can't believe I've done this interview. Trust me, I can't.
You will see, I'm going to trend because of him.
Oh.
Eugene, thank you so much.
Charlie, be me my hands short or be your own shot?
Be me my own shot. Thanks for watching this episode. The fact that you stayed all the way through to the end tells me that you're not only curious, but you have the discipline to see what you do all the way through to the end. Now let's build a community of thinkers who are ready to become the best version of themselves. So subscribe to the channel and the mindset that you will develop and grow every day to become a true mastermind.